Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Queenie from Queenie podcast. Um, it's 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I wanted to get on here because I haven't been on here in a while. I've been dealing with some things. I've been dealing with definitely my best friend, which is pretty hard to deal with. So, like I said, I just got off of work, which was a really long day at work. I want to give kudos to all of the essential workers in the healthcare field and whatever field you're in. If you was working during this COVID the whole time, I would like to commend you for that because it takes a lot of courage for someone to work during this time. I will say I'm definitely anxious and nervous about going to work every day, but I practice social distancing. Make sure I'm wiping everything down that could be touched, washing my hands, using hand sanitizer, wearing my mask, just basically, following CDC's rules. So one thing that I brought up last time, whenever Dita Dawn was on QME podcast hosting, was this new hair growth oil by Adrienne Clark. Now, whenever I tell you all this, hair oil is so bomb. Like, it smells good, makes my hair soft, my hair is growing, my hair is manageable. Like, this new hair growth oil by her is the bomb. So make sure you all cop that from Adrienne Clark. That's her Facebook name, and it's spelled ADRIEE. I'm EENE CLARK. Again, that's ADRIE. It's NNE. CLARK. So her name is Adrienne Clark. Make sure you guys hit her up for a new hair growth oil that she has out. She is reing up on her supplies, so make sure you guys get some. I'm making sure I'm getting me some. I want to continue with this journey of growing my natural hair out. So I know you all seen in the headlines about this young man being gunned down while jogging. What in the world is going on in this world? Like, why can't a person jog? Like, if they jog, then they look suspicious. But what gives you the right to shoot them? That's my question. If somebody is jogging and minding their business, what gives you the right to shoot them? What were you possibly thinking about that made you want to shoot somebody? Who was jogging? I mean, that's just my opinion. Not sure of the situation, but from that video, it definitely looks like murder. And that's not okay. We should not be out here murdering people just for jogging. That makes me nervous to even start jogging. Like, who wants to die from jogging? So yeah, I'm not sure as to what's going on with that, but I did see that the father and the son was taken into custody and charged. Now, whether or not those charges will stick is the question that everybody wants to know. Are these charges going to stick? Is this young man going to seek justice? And I am hoping that he will seek justice. This world that we're living in, we're already dealing with this pandemic, y'all. Like, continue to deal with more death. This pandemic is taking a lot of people, and we're continuing to take more people. So it's like, what in the world are we supposed to do as a people? And I'm going to tell you what we should do as a people. As the people, we need to pray. We need to pray and pray that God that He comforts all of us during this time. not only comfort us during this time, but also cover us with his blood. Show us grace, show us mercy. We just need to pray, y'all, honestly. Because this world that we're living in is crazy. So I do want to get another co-host on QME podcast. So I'm hoping to have a new co-host this upcoming week. I enjoyed the first co-host that was on, which is D to Dawn. Once again, his name is spelled DTHADON. Make sure you check out his music on all major music platforms. An example, Facebook, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, Deezer, YouTube. He had a lot of videos out. QME is coming out with its own channel. So there will be some content on there by June. What else is in the making? We got this COVID-19 Pittsburgh tour that's going to be happening in June as well. And my album's coming out, which is going to be called Queenie's World. So make sure you guys are looking out for all of that. The COVID Pittsburgh 19 tour is definitely going to be live on Facebook, and it's also going to be on a QME TV channel. Also got a series coming out. It's a Bandit Fast series. I'm excited about that. Still shooting footage for that. So if anybody would like to be a part of the Bandit Fast series or the COVID-19 tour, make sure you guys hit me up on social media. My social media name is Queenie Moet, or Queenie Moet 412, and that is spelled QUEENIEMOET. So make sure you guys follow me on all social media platforms. Make sure you look out for that COVID-19 tour. You don't have to be here in Pittsburgh to be a part of the Pittsburgh COVID-19 tour. If you would like, you can email me if you're interested in being a part of the tour. My email is QueenieMoetEntertainment@gmail.com, and that's QUEENIEENTERTAINMENT@gmail.com. So if you want to be a part of the COVID-19 Pittsburgh tour and you are not in Pittsburgh, email me and I will shoot you some details and how you could be a part of the tour, although you are not here in Pittsburgh. So hopefully we get some people from out of town to be a part of this tour. If so, this tour is going to be litty. Either way it goes, still going to be litty. I'm excited. Of course, this COVID tour is going to be practicing social distancing. We're going to be following the rules for CDC, state regulations. We want to stay safe during this COVID, I know there's artists out there who are eager to get on stage and eager to perform, eager to let their fans know what it is that they're doing. And this COVID-19 Pittsburgh tour is going to give them that opportunity. So another thing I wanted to talk about is how everybody is mentally during this COVID-19 tour. Came to my attention that there are people who are mentally struggling with this COVID. I said COVID-19 tour, y'all. I meant this COVID-19 pandemic. There is people who are mentally struggling with this pandemic, and my heart goes out to you all. This pandemic is not easy to deal with. There's a lot of people who have children. There's a lot of people on the front line. And once again, I commend you all, especially those who are on the front line. I commend you all because it's hard. But for those who are struggling with this mentally, I'm praying for you all. I'm praying that you all have found some type of comfort. For those who lost a family member due to COVID or the gun violence, I'm praying for you all as well. Life was just so short and unexpected, And You're hearing about deaths left and right, and it's not about just one person or two person or three people. It's thousands of people, millions of people. This stuff is just it's scary, and everybody's saying, oh, everything's going to open back up and stuff is going to go back to normal. Is it really? That's the question. Is everything really going to go back to normal? A person can't cough or sneeze or clear their throat by somebody without them asking, are you okay? Have you been around anybody who's been sick? This anxiety from this stuff is really a buildup. So if anybody is struggling mentally through this COVID-19, I'm asking you all to seek professional help. Have somebody to talk to, have somebody to ease, your anxiety. Talk to someone. Talk to your doctor. Talk to a therapist. Talk to someone, because you all mean something to someone. Do not let this COVID put you in a mental space where you're unavailable. Do not let this COVID control you. Don't let it consume you. Just pray. That's all I can really tell you is just pray. Because I know prayer works. And I know my God is going to be there for you. He's going to comfort you. And He's going to protect you. Just make sure you all get some prayers in. Whoever you believe in. Just to make sure that you're mentally okay. So, another thing I wanted to talk about was, sorry, you guys, my mic had went out. I'm not sure what happened. But another thing I wanted to talk about was this new music that is happening. Did you all hear the Beyonce and Meg Thee Stallion Savage remix? Listen, Beyonce, she killed that. She did. She killed that. In which we all know she killed it. And anything Beyonce's on, she's killing it. Like, Beyonce is a really good artist. Meg Thee Stallion's a really good artist. And Nicki Minaj done hopped on a feature after she done retired from rap. Nicki Minaj, you ain't retiring, baby girl. You love music way too much to be retiring so early. I get it, you're married, you want to settle down and have your family. But whenever music's in you, music is in you, and there's no denying that. So Nicki Minaj, kudos to you for stepping back into the music scene and putting that feature on that song, because that shit is hot. What else? So that's some interesting music I wanted to talk about. There's also some music I wanted to talk about locally in Pittsburgh. There is this video that's coming out that's talking about suicide. People, like I said, are mentally struggling with this COVID, and people are committing suicide, and it's real. So there's this video coming out by Dita Dawn, and it's called Care About Me. This video is deep. This video has a message behind it. It's suicide prevention awareness. Letting people be aware of what's actually going on. If you're dealing with suicide, talk to someone, reach out to someone, even if it's a stranger. Strangers will listen. People who I know who will actually listen is the people who have that semicolon on them. So if you know anybody, or if you see anybody with a semicolon, that semicolon means that they are there for you to vent to. They won't judge you. They won't even say anything if you don't want them to. If you don't want no advice, you don't even have to get advice from them. But if you see somebody with a semicolon tattoo, Simply just walk over to them and say, hey, I just need you to listen. And I'm sure they will listen, because that's what that semicolon means. So don't think that you're alone at any given time. There's people out there, strangers, who are willing to listen. Even sparking a conversation with somebody, sparking conversation with somebody, they listen as well. So don't be afraid to talk to your neighbor. Love your neighbor as if you love yourself. We got to keep this love strong amongst people, because these shootings, suicide, mentally, we're all struggling with something. Nobody's life is perfect. I don't care how much somebody says their life is perfect and nothing is wrong and everything's good. Something's going on. We all go through a struggle. We all struggle with something in our life, whether it's a significant other, whether it's kids, whether it's a cousin, whether it's a mother, brother, father, sister. We all have some type of area that we're struggling. Also, take this time to reach out to any loved ones that you all have that you haven't spoke to in a while. Take this time to reach out to them. Bring your family closer together. Conference calls, video calls. We have all this technology out here. Utilize it. Utilize it to your advantage. There's all types of programs out there that can help with utilities, that can help with bills. Use everything that you could possibly use. Use every outlet that you could possibly use. Don't give up. Because I know there's a lot of people who's given up on, things that is out of their control. If you are unemployed, there's places that are hiring, more so like caregiver positions, direct support professional positions. There's places out there hiring. So if you guys know anybody who need a job, because of finances, tell them to get into that type of field, CNA field. That field is still open. Because I know there's a lot of people laid off, and I believe there's going to be more to come. Unemployment rate is up, so I know we're going to be dealing with a lot of stuff moving forward, but we all need to be mentally prepared for this. So I talked you guys heads off for a while. Once again, make sure you cop this new hair growth oil by Adrienne Clark. Make sure you look out for the video by Adita Dawn, which is bringing attention to suicide awareness. Make sure you guys look out for the COVID-19 Pittsburgh tour. Once again, if you want to be a part of that and you're not in Pittsburgh, you can always email me and I'll send you the details. My email, once again, is QueenieMoetEntertainment@gmail.com, and that is spelled QueenieMoetEntertainment@gmail.com. And make sure you are following me on all social media platforms under Queenie Moet or Queenie Moet 412. And that's QueenieMoet. Now, it's your girl Queenie Moet from QME Podcast, and I'm signing off. And I will talk to you guys soon. So I'll be back on here later this weekend. And make sure you are keeping your head up. And I'll talk to you later. Queenie.